High on Life is the latest game from Squanch Games, and while it's a great new FPS for fans of the genre, it suffers from a serious game-changing flaw that players need to do their best to avoid. High on Life is out now for Xbox Game Pass, PC, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X, and so many fans of Squanch Games founder Justin Roiland's work probably won't waste time checking it out. As players progress through High on Life, they'll experience a first-person sci-fi adventure game with talking weapons, a bloodthirsty knife, and a host of other gadgets acquired throughout. Travel. Reviews for High on Life have been a bit mixed, but it's safe to say that those who love Rick and Morty will enjoy it. One of the most common complaints critics have about the game is that it suffers from a few technical issues, and while most are harmless graphical quirks, at least one is pretty serious and should be avoided. This article is kept as vague as possible, but those who want to experience the game completely blind should note that there will be some minor spoilers in the future. A few hours after High on Life, players will receive a jetpack that greatly expands their traversal options. When they first visit the local pawn shop to buy the jetpack, it's out of stock, so they deposit their money and wait for it to be delivered later. After some story development, High on Life players are asked to sleep in their beds. They are then woken up in the middle of the night and find themselves on the roof of their house learning how to use the jetpack. If High on Life players decide to mess with the jetpack instead of going to their designated landing spots and happen to fall flat, the game can respawn them in their bedroom. If players try to press the go back to sleep button, it simply disappears and they are still trapped in the room. If you try to go down the stairs, the game will think the players are falling off a cliff, associated sound effects and all. However, by doing so, players respawn in their room, with seemingly no way back to the roof. We ran into this game-changing bug while reviewing High on Life, but it somehow fixed itself in the end. Several hours later, we randomly loaded the same buggy save file, and it eventually allowed us to respawn on the rooftop where we were supposed to be instead of the buggy bedroom. Manual save options are absent in High on Life, and so the only way to avoid the error is to make sure players don't fall off rooftops when testing the jetpack. This is a serious bug that will hopefully be fixed in a future update. But those who can avoid it should be able to safely enjoy High on Life's surreal brand of comedy and first-person shooter. High on Life is now available on PC, Xbox One and Xbox Series X. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and support my channel.